Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling God Smith. I'm gonna talk about I'm doing my NXT UK review. So, because I got a lot to talk about today. I got a lot to talk about. So, I'm thinking NXT on USA is not a bad idea because as soon as they started and I like the opening that Triple H said, "Let me show you," and he like took it through all the footage, which was cool. And you know what? I wasn't even mad about the starting match, which was the women's fatal four way that we wanted. And you know what? I gotta say there was a lot of good spots between Bianca Belair, Io Shirai, and Candice LeRae. And you know what? And Mia Yim, because Mia Yim did Code Blue like right off the top rope. And the funny thing is, like I thought Candice LeRae was gonna do like a Black Widow because it looked like the submission from AJ Lee, the Black Widow, or the page turner from Paige. And I really thought Mia Yim would win because I really wanted to see what they were going to push that. But now that Candice LeRae, is the number one contender, what was crazy is like she actually got a good spot. She did a moon, like she actually did a moon, like a moon, the best ever moonsault I've ever seen off of like a women's wrestler. And I've seen people do it, but not off the middle rope and actually successfully land it. And the crazy part, like when she won, I was like, you know what? And that her entrance track "Never Back Down" fits her totally perfectly. She is just like Johnny Gargano in every way, and I'm not even mad at that. Like I'm not. Like I like the fact that she's still in it. She fought Io. Io's been on this darkness, like on this real heel path where she's on the path of darkness, which is cool. And I do like her. I do like her entrance, and I do like her gear because her gear is like I guess black, I guess green, and yellow, like silver. I do like the the wrestling gear because I love it. I like her idea where she's got the hood with the fur and it makes her evil, and she's got her like the rock band playing her theme, which actually works freaking perfectly, and I like it. But you know what? I'm not gonna give not like I'm not gonna. It's not like I'm not gonna give credit to other people because I'm gonna. Like I said, I promise. I apologize, guys, if it's whatever. But I like the fact that Bianca Belair is getting back into the title picture too because she as much as we thought she was going to be the one, and she still shows that dominance, which you don't really see in NXT because I'm not mad about that, but you don't really see that dominance. And you know what, Mia Yim does the same thing, and Mia Yim did something to Shayna Baszler that you thought you could never do. She took away her helpers, and I'm just wondering how Candice LeRae is going to deal with that, like when it comes to War Games, because War Games is in 2 months in November, and I want to see what she's gonna do when it comes to them. And like I said, and I'm also like but the second thing was I did like, you know what? I love the fact that Cameron Grimes is actually becoming more of a heel because I like his gimmick. I like how he's a tough guy. Because the match he had against the local competitor was not even it wasn't even a minute in. It was a second. He just did like a big boot and knocked them out. And you know what? I love it. I love that Cameron Grimes is like his character, which I don't hate him because I don't know that much about Cameron Grimes because I've just heard of him now, and I kind of feel like there is something that they're probably gonna do with him because he's gonna be like Shane Thorne and the rest of these dudes who show up because I feel like these dudes who are really like really good competitors, all these different wrestlers, which I love their styles, and you know what? I'm not even mad because what was crazy, right, was the fact that they were talking about Keith Lee and Donovan Djokovic. And I like this rivalry. I like the rivalry they're having. They're gonna have another match. I like it. And you know what? Like I said with my predictions, I really think Keith Lee should be turning heel because I kind of want to see where his like is he gonna get fed up and then he's just gonna be dominant and then he's just gonna make that force that Adam Cole's not gonna see. You know what I mean? And I really want to see what Jordan Miles is capable because he's a young upstart. Like it'll give him time. Like I think this year, like if you give it a year, I think he'll develop more. I think it'll give him time to develop his character, to develop him more. Because I feel like the breakout tournament was like just to see what he can do. It's kind of like a proving ground thing and a prove yourself. And I want to see if they're gonna develop him a little bit and to develop his character, his ability, his promo. Like I want to see what he can do. more so than anything else. And to a point, like I said, I really want to see what they're going to develop with him because I want to see a lot of things. And also, too, because you know what? And I did see, I'm going to talk about the second half, too. I apologize if this is going to be a long video because it might, I apologize, guys, because this might be a long video because I have a lot to talk about. But my third thing I liked was the fact that, you know what, after the match with Candice Ray, she celebrated. But the funny thing was that Shayna Baszler came. I thought they were going to attack her, but I think Candice LeRae is not going back down. That's the funny thing. She's not like she's not Rhea Ripley either. She's not going back down either. And I think they're going to do something when it comes to War Games. I think it might be a triple threat because Rhea's going to get a shot too. So if Rhea gets one at War Games, that means Candice will have one. So there's two number one. There's two number one competitors, number one contenders for those titles. It should be actually a fatal five way for that title to be the first one's ever fatal five way. I want to see that happen. But we'll get to that later. And my third thing I liked, and I'm sorry guys, because I loved it, and because NXT was good. My third thing was the Velveteen Dream match versus Roderick Strong. And I said this, and I made my predictions, guys, and my predictions were never wrong. I'm gonna talk about it because you know what? I love the fact that Roderick Strong, despite the risk, he basically got Dream's attention. He burned his couch. And he literally said, I could take your title from you just like that. And the funny thing was, the match was great. Because Roderick Strong is the messiah of the backbreaker. Like, he knows, like, he can go toe to toe with Dream because of his strength. He doesn't have to be speedy. Because Velveteen Dream, which I'm kind of surprised, like, yo, and even with all Dream pulled out in this playbook, because he did the Death Valley Driver, then he did the Purple Rainmaker, and he kicked out of that. Then he did the Dream BDT. Roderick Strong still kicked out of it, and he did the End of Heartache. He did two End of Heartaches. Dream kicked out of it. Did another one. Dream kicked out of it, and out of nowhere, which I just thought Pete Dunne was gonna get involved and stop the match completely. But the Undisputed Era though, and I like the fact the Undisputed Era came out and they didn't want to start a fight because the ref really didn't see it. Because like thing was, Dream was going to do another elbow, and then Adam Cole super kicked him, and then Roddy caught him with he got him for the under heartache. And I was happy because he won because like I'm actually glad that Roderick Strong gets the title and he can back it up. He can fight. He can back it up. And like I said to people, like I said a year ago, I said to these boys, these dudes are gonna capture all the bloody titles. And I said this. I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but the prophecy's been fulfilled in NXT. These dudes are unstoppable. They got all the belts. They got the NXT titles, the NXT tag titles, the North American Championship. Bro, the Undisputed Era are that damn good. And I'm not even mad that Roderick Strong is doing as well as he is doing because it's not boggling because I knew it. I knew Velveteen was going to slip. And I thought the Street Profits would win against him, but I guess not. I guess they don't want to match with him yet. I guess they're still trying to go on main roster because they've been on Raw a lot. And I think Triple H is going to try to get them on there, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think it might happen to the if the draft happens and they get drafted. I swear to God, I'm hoping this year. No, I'm hoping next month. And speaking of which, I want the Undisputed Era going to SmackDown. I want them to take over SmackDown. That's what I want. I want them to go to SmackDown. I want them to win. Because I don't want them to be separated. Because these guys are too good together, bro. And to separate the ability they have, nah, bro. You need to stick. Triple H need to stick them together. He needs to stay with them. Them dudes need to stay together. This faction is unstoppable. I'm sorry. But the fourth thing I want to talk about, because I did see the second hour, and you know what? I wasn't mad about the Street Fighter with Matt Riddle and Killian Dain, because this rivalry, yo, Matt Riddle is showing us that he can go. He's pissed off with Killian Dain. He wants to fight that dude. He wants to end his career. They were ending each other's careers last night, And I mean that. They were ending each other's career. They were beating each other. Like freaking Matt Riddle got the knee, senton off the stage, did everything you could possibly imagine. And the funny thing is, you think that he wasn't nobody's gonna go to the table because Matt Riddle, like, he did the knee and then he did like some type of power slam through the table with Kelly and Dane. It was sick. And I love Morrow. Like, I love his enthusiasm. I like him because he is a good announcer. He is a good commentary guy. Same thing with Nigel McGuinness and Beth Phoenix. I love those two. I love NXT commentary. It's a breath of fresh air, and I like that they they put their own insight into it, but they're talking about not just Britain, they're talking about all over the world, and I like it because it was good. But also, I didn't even get to talk about this, and I'm gonna tell you guys, yo, Kushida, I love this cat, and I'm sorry, but Kushida is killing it, man. You know what? I wasn't even mad that Kushida was gonna come out. He was gonna come because guess who came out? Imperium came out, right, to do a promo, and Kushida just interrupted it. And I'm telling you, next week, and I'm telling you this, guys, next week we gonna get the match we never thought we'd see. And Walter, I'm sorry, but he beat like Kushida kicked the crap out of all his lackeys. He kicked the crap out of freaking Fabian Eichner, kicked the crap out of Alexander Wolf, and he's gonna try to fight Walter. Walter's gonna kill Kushida, but I want to see that match because Kushida is something that Walter's never faced, and I want to. He took off his clothes, right? He took off the shade. He's like, your time is up. My time is now. I want to see that match, bro. I want William Regal to put that match. I want him to make that match official because if he wins the United Champion, the United the United Kingdom Championship, Kushida's gonna be unstoppable. He's beating everybody they've put in front of him, and because Kushida isn't like everybody else, he's beating Drew Gulak, he's beating Apollo Crews. This dude is beating everybody. And I'm telling you, if he beats Walter, that means they can make that a title match. And he would win. Because that was the fourth thing I wanted to talk about. And I'm going to talk about NXT UK too. Because I got to talk about it, guys. I apologize if it's going to be a long video. But like I said, I think he might be the one. I'm sorry. But I think Imperium is going to go down. And the fifth thing I want to talk about is that Imperium might be on NXT. I think they might be on NXT as another faction. I think there might be. I think there might be an undisputed era and Imperium storyline brewing. I think they're going to be going after the undisputed era next. I think they'll go after them. I think it's time because I want to see the two biggest factions. I want to see the two biggest heel factions are going to come to it. They're going to kill each other. It's going to be the best fight we've ever seen. It's going to be a beautiful war, and it's going to be all the titles are going to be on the line. NXT title, the tag team title, the North American title, even the United Kingdom and the NXT UK titles are going to be on the line. They are going to put every title on the line, and NXT is going to do something that's never been done. It's going to be in an elimination chamber. That's what I think William Regal is waiting for. He's waiting for that thing to come to a head, and boom, it's going to be like they just put gasoline on the fire. It's going to be combustible. The tension is going to be through a knife. The brothers going to come out to their music. Imperium is going to come out. It's going to be a freaking war. And I tell you, but anyway, guys, but my review for NXT isn't end because it was really good last night. The TV debut, I'm glad they're on USA on Wednesdays. I'm glad they didn't cut everything out. I'm glad they do the first half on USA Network and the second half on the WWE Network, so you can still watch the rest of it. So it's not like they're not letting you see the whole show, which is good. And like I want to talk about NXT UK, which I am. So I did see the week after. I know that Mark Andrews and Morgan Flash Morgan Flash Webster are still the NXT UK the NXT United Kingdom champions. I know that Scarlett and they're gonna ask for a match. I know they've been demanding it. I know Tyson T-Bone is smiling because I think he might get a title shot against Walter at some point. I think Gallus, they want a title shot at the tag titles because they want to take on Morgan Flash Webster and they want to beat out. They want to take them on. And I think, you know what? Piper Niven in the Rhea Ripley feud, and I'm not going to say it wasn't a bad idea. It has been really good these last couple of weeks. But I kind of feel, and this is my thought here, sorry guys, I kind of feel that they're not really doing what they're saying they're going to do with them because Piper Niven is the more, I think she's really good, and I think she could be really good on NXT because I like her personality, I like her style, I like her personality, because her personality is pretty cool. And I like how they're trying to do something because I think Tony Storm might get a chance to get a women's title match. And I think they might do it at Blackpool right at the time when War Games started. Because I think with NXT UK, because there's a lot of storylines brewing, and I think Gallus is going to try to own the ring like Imperium, but I think Imperium's going to step in their way too because Imperium isn't like everything else in the world. Because Walter is a force to be reckoned with. He's Walter. He's the ring Kampf, which is the ring general. He's the ring general in German. He's Austrian, and he can't be broken. Nobody can beat him because his strength is unrivaled. It's like he's like a Kuma. He just wants to keep going and winning. And that's why I think with NXT UK was really good because they've been doing a lot of things with Kenny Williams. He's been having a really good rivalry with Noam Dar. And Noam Dar, I don't hate him. I think Noam Dar just deserves so much credit because he is a scum, but he's a likable scum. You know what I mean? He's a likable scum. And people can't really hate him because he's likable because that's the thing. And I think that NXT UK was really good. The matches were really good. The segments were cool. I think Sid Scala and Johnny Saint are gonna start. They're gonna make more matches. I think the future of NXT is gonna change. It's like the main roster is gonna change. And I'm thinking with this draft that's happening, they're gonna involve them, which I want them to be involved. I don't want them just doing one. I don't want them doing it once a year. I want them to do it every year. I want them to keep seeing where they're gonna get drafted to because like the Miz is right. And I'm gonna take a little bit out of the Miz here too. He says when you get drafted, you don't know where you're gonna end up. See, and that's the you gotta start your path all over again. And with NXT, they can. That's the thing with the main like NXT is different from the main roster. When you step foot in main roster, you don't know where your career can go. And that's why I'm thinking, like I said, I think the Undisputed Era is going to go and they're going to dominate on SmackDown or Raw because they seem like the type to do it. I think we're going to get a match with Adam Cole and Seth Rollins. I think we're going to get a match where Roddy Strong is going to want against Shinsuke. He's going to want a title. It's going to be a bunch of different feelings. But anyway, guys, like I said, both shows got an A plus. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.